Alright, how we doing, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Wolf, and welcome back to Fellowship. This is my game of the decade. I am absolutely adoring it. So, this series is my Quick Start Hero Guide series. This is not meant to be an ultimate beginner's guide. I will be doing those later. We only have so much time with the characters in the beta for the moment, so I want to cover how to play them as effectively as possible with their basic beginner toolkits, for both you guys to be able to get in and have the most fun with the beta that you can, as well as for myself when the game comes out in early access, so I can just quickly reference these and start absolutely popping off. So, with that being said, we are covering Helena today. This is the standard tank, sword shield tank, who plays like a mixture of protection warrior and prot paladin. She is exceptionally fun, and if you've tanked in World of Warcraft at any point, you will be right at home. She has all the things you want a tank to have, and even more. So, with that, let's get into this, shall we? How do we go about playing Helena? So, very simply, we want to keep this bar, our defense bar. I think it's barricade, I think it's called. Toughness, right? It changes every single time the fucking game comes back around. So, we want to keep our toughness bar up via using shields up. Oh, we're going to lag when we press shields up. That will give us some shield bar, and the higher our shield bar, the less damage we're going to take. It's also going to give us higher block chance. And our damage on our shield slam will also scale with the toughness bar with some of the later talent unlocks and what have you. So, shield slam will also generate the bar here. We have shield slam, power strike, measured strike as well. Those are our primary options. Oh, did they get rid of our combo point system? Hang on. Oh, we're lagging, boys. Fix your servers. Come on, fellas. She used to have a combo point system with a builder spender. I guess they got rid of it. Oh, that's such a shame. That was so much fun. Oh, well, she's even easier than she was the last time. So, in this case, what you want to do is use your charge or your shield throw to pull the mobs, and then you want to build up your barricade as much as humanly possible. So, like I said before, you can use your shields up to generate your barricade. I'm going to call it barricade by instinct. I don't know why, but I am. You can use your shield block, effectively, or your shield slam, and then you'll generate your bar here. The higher the bar, the more damage reduction you have across the board, which is going to make things a lot easier for you. So, otherwise, you're going to want to rotate between your power strike for big damage, and then your measured strike for hitting your targets and anything near you. It's basically cleave. But the power strike will only hit one target, unfortunately. So you'll see over here, like I said, this will cleave everything. Your shield slam will also cleave everything, but your power strike will be your single target button. However, it's all just cooldown based now rather than combo point based. So all you have to do is just effectively throw everything at them and call it a day. So what you can generally do is charge in onto your main target, pop your shield slam and your shield block, and then pull more with your shield throw, which will bounce around to other targets, and that will pull them over to you as well. And then with that, you also have taunt, which I don't think works on mouse over. Actually, I think you can enable mouse over targeting on the keybind slot. Would you look at that? So now you have mouse over taunt. Haha, perfect. Would you look at that? So, like I said, standard tanking rotation. Charge in. Build up your barricade or your toughness or whatever the hell it's supposed to be called. Use your single target strike. AoE cleave things down. Shield slam on cooldown. And then use your single target strike on cooldown. You can keep rotating them, and they will reduce each other's cooldown. As you can see, shield slam reduces the cooldown of shockwave, and power strike reduces the cooldown of shield slam and shield throw. So you want to get your cooldowns back as fast as possible by rotating through them. But what is shockwave? This is a 30-second cooldown that does a massive slam, and it will build you a bunch of bar, I think, if I remember correctly. Oh, they changed it again, man. It reduces the movement speed of everything and does just a massive AoE. So, like I said, charge in, pull everything, everything groups up on top of you, shield slam it, get your cooldowns back, shockwave everything to top your threat, and then go back into another shield slam for AoE, pop your shield block if too much damage is coming at you, mouse over, taunt the runaways, and make sure you've got your kick keybound, so that, bonk, so that you can make sure that you are able to hold threat relatively easily. So, it's pretty easy to hold threat in Fellowship, I'll be entirely honest with you, which is surprising considering how much damage some of these characters can put out. But, yeah, that's pretty much Helena, I'm not gonna lie. It is literally that simple. You charge in, you build up your barricade, throw the shield, you slam everything, you get your cooldowns back. Every time you use shield slam, you get cooldown off shockwave. You use power strike, and then you use this, and then you use your measured strike, and the measured strike will reduce the cooldown of everything. I did that in the wrong order. And that's it. That's her. She's as just brain off easy as you can get, and it's fantastic. She is the true prop warrior experience. Literally slam your head against the enemy until they fall over. Press every cooldown on cooldown, taunt the runaway, and just beat your fucking head into them. That is the Helena experience. Make sure to use all three of your pulling tools. So like I said, charge here, shield charge here, taunt here, pull 3 packs at once, shield block the pack, barricade, or shockwave the pack for massive AoE threat, and then you've pulled pretty much everything, and your kill score is going to go absolutely apeshit, and your team will love you for pulling massively. She can take on a lot of stuff all at the same time. Just make sure that you keep this up 24/7. This is going to be going down as you're taking damage, so like I said, just use your shields up, use your shield slam, try and keep the bar up as much as possible, and yeah, AoE pull, and do your absolute best. Slam your head against the wall until the wall caves in. That's the tank experience. And I just quickly wanted to cover how I would go about building Helena. If we go into our reward tree here, we can see that we get Siege Breaker. This is her ultimate. So for the next 20 seconds, the cooldown reduction granted by your Veteran of War, which is the passive that gives you the cooldown reduction, is doubled. And then while Siege Breaker is active, you take reduced damage, and your Shield Slam, Shield Throw, and Shockwave abilities all deal more damage. You also get 30% haste while your ulti is up. So I would honestly go about building a bunch of Spirit. This means that you can keep your ulti up for damage reduction during very, very big pulls, which will be exceptionally good. But the another nice thing about Spirit is that it provides a chance to double the effect of your Veteran of War mechanic just by using the relevant abilities. So basically this fuels your ulti and your passive at the exact same time. So if you wanted to build her Spirit, what would be happening is you would be getting a lot more cooldown reduction when your Veteran of War double triggers on your Shield Slam, your Shockwave's coming back faster. When your Power Strike double triggers, you're getting 3 seconds off of your Shield Slam and your Shield Throw. So then you can just AoE massively, pull things insanely, and always have a damage reduction on your on demand rather. So that is how I would go about building her. Stack as much Spirit as humanly possible, or stack Expertise for increased flat damage and healing and absorb effects triggered by you. I don't know that the shield counts as an absorb effect. If it does, then you definitely want Expertise. If not, I'm sure we'll figure that out with time.